What's up, kids? Welcome to the boiling point. So today I want to talk about an exercise that we've covered I think a handful of times, all right, but a new way of doing it to get a bit more benefit and elicit a bit more of a slightly different response, okay? So the exercise in question is a renegade row or a prone row, okay? So again, a great core drill, hip stability, as well as shoulder stability drill, in which you're having your hands close together to try to create a triangle, engaging that core, pushing, and pulling, okay? So I think in our world, we really preach a lot of keeping those elbows in close when you're doing a row to create a lot of tension and a lot of force and power. But in the real world, sometimes you're going to be put into situations where you have to be able to do something pulling from here, all types of different angles. So you don't have that benefit of a controlled environment when I'm trying to keep my scapula perfectly straight, okay? Sometimes we've got to even do things in weird cabinets where we have to pull from there, okay? And try not to use our neck, but that happens sometimes. So a way to kind of get a different response from the Renegade row is slightly turning your hands out a bit, okay? Which will bring that path a little bit wider, and what that does, it's going to make the drill a bit more challenging to try to create that stability because the weight is not directly centered under your hips, all right? So if my hands are here, again, they're still pretty close, but now pulling wider, just having my hands, you know, a couple inches apart, it's going to create a different effect in my obliques, and it's going to force my hips. I can actually feel it in my glutes in different spots, okay? The more I bring it out, and this is going to be beneficial for a lot of different people, all right? You might have to adjust your feet, is now I'm really getting a lot more activation from my core, okay? And you're actually getting the bit of a bit more range of stability in different spots of your shoulder girdle instead of having those shoulders stay nice and tight and secure, okay? So I'm putting my shoulder in a slightly bit of a, I don't want to say compromised position, but a position, you know, you're in a controlled environment, but a position that's a lot harder to maintain that stability. Usually most of the time when there's an injury, especially when it comes to the shoulder, you weren't in here like that, your hand was out, you landed on the ground like so, and you created some sort of injury through that, okay? So turning your hands out slightly on that Renegade row, or even bringing them close to parallel, is going to give you a little bit more challenge, okay? You might even have to drop the weight down from what you normally use, but you're still getting that benefit, okay? Again, you're always trying to create and compound on what you're doing to make your exercises harder to get the benefit. If something's pretty easy after a while, you've got to change it up to, again, elicit that response to get the benefit of it, okay? Let us know how you like those variations. Leave us a comment down below. Hit that thumbs up, like button, share with whoever you think would find value in this, and we will catch you next time.